What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Final Boss Garage. Today we are working on the Silverado again. We are going to go ahead and replace our front door speakers. We're going to get rid of these factory 6x9s, and we are going to jump up to these 6-inch component speakers. We've got this. We've got a separate tweeter we're going to go ahead and add in the door panel as well. So we're going to go over that. This won't be really a how-to, but you'll get enough of an idea as you go along the way to do it yourself. You're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a 7mm. You could use a saw kit, or I'm using this extension on a screwdriver. You're going to need a pick of some sort to pick the interior panel. If you're doing a tweeter like I am, this is a 1.5 inch. I'm going to have to use a hole saw to cut 1.5 inches out of my door panel. To make the installation easier, I went ahead and opted for the GM truck SP plates 6 3/4. That's this piece right here, because your factory one is a 6x9 shape. So this is Metro brand 82-3005. To retain the factory wiring harness, I used American International SH3802. This allows you to plug these directly into the side of your speaker, or in the V's, and then the clip part plugs into your factory door harness. That way you're not going to be doing any splicing of any sort. Of course, you're going to need your speakers. If anybody's curious, I have the Club 605 CSQ. These are 285 watt peak, 95 WRMS. So these are normally about $250. I got them on Black Friday for $120. So pretty excited about this. So up on the door panel, we are going to have to pry in here. This pops up. Pry this off as well. You're going to want to use that plastic piece. That'll help you from breaking these clips. And then up here behind the door handle, we're going to have to pry that off as well. With this one, you want to pry up from the bottom. It's pretty violent, honestly. Didn't break any that time. Alright, so once you've popped this off, this cover off, and this cover off, you have your 7mm bolts that hold the door panel on, and then you have more down on the bottom of the door panel. So you got two down here. And then just slowly pulling around perimeter. Okay. And then you just go straight up. Okay, once you do that, this is your door lock. You're going to pinch, the top of the tab, pull back, swing it to the side, and then you slip the ball up from the top. Over here, you're going to have a harness that's plugged in as well. Flip the red tab. Press down and swing the gray bar out. Then you press down and separate. Alright, so this is everything. All we have to do, undo this one 7mm screw, This comes out. This just slides forward. It's kind of sticky. And then you lift up on the end. And just a clip. And a little grommet, and that's it. So with this kit, you get a box, and it's going to split your harness from here, your 2 wires. I have the other end that clips into this, and your 2 wires are going to go to your inside, and then you're going to have 2 coming out from your tweeter. So you got to figure out where you want your tweeter. I'm going to mount mine up here, and then you have your other 2 lines that go to the woofer. That's going to be our new door speaker. So I think I'm going to mount this inside here. I'm going to drill it to this track, and then I'm going to run my tweeter wire up the door panel to here, and then the other wire from the woofer is just going to go from here straight into our new speaker. Alright, so it's just held in with 1 clip here, a push rivet there, and a push rivet here. So we're going to go ahead and drill a hole here, mount our new tweeter. So in our kit, we've got a bunch of different attachments, different ways of mounting your tweeters. One of the things it comes with is just a threaded adapter. You drill a hole, slide this insert in, and then you thread the locking ring around it, and it locks in. It's pretty similar to how we mount a lot of our custom gauges and stuff. So I've got a Milwaukee Hole Saw Kit. I found 1 3/4 inch, same size as this. So we're going to use this, drill a nice perfect circle into our trim piece here. Wow, these Black & Decker power drills suck. My Milwaukee's at work, so I had to make that do. Alright, so we got ourselves a decently clean hole. I'm going to take a file, clean it up. But, see, boom, nice and clean. Okay, got my speakers all wired up, my speaker wire. Just got to figure out where we're going to run it through. So I got my box, I think it's called a crossover box, I'm not too sure, but I got it all wired up. So on the in option, I have the harness adapter I got. That's going to plug straight into our factory harness from the old speaker setup. You got your positive and negative for the tweeter. So those are going up to the top to the tweeter we added, and then you got your plus and minus for your woofer, and that's going to go to the new speaker that's going down at the bottom of the door. I've got my box mounted in there on the window track right here. It's just zip tied in there right now. All my drill bits are somewhere else, and all the Milwaukee bits I have. I broke 4 drill bits trying to drill through that steel, so zip tied in there, really secure right now. So that's just going to have to do. Now we just got to mount up the speaker. So I got my speaker all hooked up. You have a big lead end and a small lead end. The small one was black, so that's the one I got hooked up to the negative. All that's left to do, set it like that, push that up there, and put the nut in. Alright, due to copyrights, can't play too much of that. they're bumping. Now I just got to put the door panel back on. I noticed that my window seal here did come off. You want to put that on before you put your door panel back on. Otherwise you're going to have a night. Alright guys, this is the final product. Got our tweeter mounted, woofers banging, door jambs back on. All in all, I think I probably spent like an hour on each door. I spent quite a bit of time trying to drill a hole in that window track. It just would not drill. That is some really hard steel or metal. I'm not too sure, but yeah, putting these back on to fit snugly was kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, not too bad. It was for like 200 and something bucks. It was a pretty nice upgrade. It already sounds so much better. It's nice having the tweeters because it puts it up closer to your head instead of down by your feet. But yeah, that's one upgrade down for the truck. We got a few more stuff coming, probably. I'm not too sure. We need to take a look at the Camaro. Hate to say it, but we might have killed the first gear in the Camaro doing our burnout on the last video. But yeah. If you have a Silverado and you're thinking about doing some speakers like this where you add a tweeter and stuff, hopefully this helps. If not, and you watch this video, I hope it was entertaining, because it's really just informative. Anyways, stick around, hit that thumbs up button, give it a like, subscribe. See you next time.